First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Alexander. I am Stripo support manager. As tradition demands, I would like to say a couple of words about our company. Our company registered in the USA, but the whole our team located in Ukraine. We always open for your suggestions. So if you have any proposals, please write to us by email. I just added the email to the YouTube chat or via this chat at our site. We will consider your applications and we will try to implement new features in our future releases. Also, I would like to say a couple of words about today's webinar and about emails for nonprofit organizations. As you already know, you can create different emails in our service for different industries using our prepared templates here. So you can choose different categories. Today we will talk about emails for nonprofit organizations and how you can create them in Stripo. In accordance with MailChimp data, the open rate for nonprofit sending about 25% and click rate about 3%. Spending a bit of time and sources, you can get maximum result with sendings. We split up the possible sending for nonprofit organization in 5 types. The first one, welcome emails. Emails this type opening most often. These emails give in 8 times more transactions, including charity. Based on these welcome emails have crucial importance. In Stripo, you can choose and edit welcome emails for your organization. For example, we have a couple of examples here, so let me show them. This one. You can also find these emails at our site in the email template section, and you can use search to find them. And I also would like to attach these examples to the chat if you're interested. The first one. This one looks this way, and you can see also the stop version of this email here. If you would like to use this email, you can just click by this green big button. And we have another one example here. So this email will look this way for mobile devices, and of course you can check the desktop version of this email as well. Okay, I attached this email to the chat. So using these emails, you can greet your subscribers, write a couple of words about your organization, and provide them information about your further sendings. The second part of email, storytelling. Independently of business your organization, stories are a basic part of a sentence, and they, as they have an emotional core. And you can use this example to see how can looks your storytelling emails. So you can use expressive photos and write emotional text in the process of make up such the emails. Email newsletter as the third part. Your subscribers, sorry, let me attach this link as well. Your subscribers left their own email addresses and want to stay informed. You can tell them more about your achievements, how and whom your organization helped, etc. You can use the next templates as examples. We have 3 examples here. The first one. So as you can see, just an email with information. Okay, the second one. It's another option. and I will attach this one to a chat. And the last one example. So this email is just an example, so you can use them or you can make up your own emails based on these designs, or you can use entirely your own design. The fourth part, thank you. One more trigger email that you can easily set up. We have a section at our site with the examples of such the emails. So I believe you can get to this section via this type link. So for example, you can choose thank you emails, and you can see them at our site and use them in our editor if you like some of them. You can give thanks for a special donation level for the time that your client spent on your organization. In accordance with HubSpot information, such the emails get 2 times more clicks than other sendings. And the last part, event emails. Most of the charity events going on in Christmas, Thanksgiving, etc. now is beginning prepared period for the school, and sending for children fundraising can have particular importance. Let's take a look at how we can create such an email in Stripo. So I propose to move to our email creation, and we prepared this template to show you how you can make up and create such a design in our editor. So let's create a new template. And first of all, I would like to propose to begin from the appearance menu, because in almost each email we have similar elements that typically we can use a few times. For example, we have heading 1 with the same font size, 26 pixels. So I can, to simplify the process of email creation, I can just set them in the appearance menu in the corresponding section. And let me check the font type, Robota. And this way we can just designate different text elements as heading, and we will have our preferences out of this section, and we can save a bit of a time. And heading 3 Roboto as well, 16 pixels. Okay, what else we can designate in our appearance menu? We have, I believe, header with 12 pixels, so we can use stripes and set font size here. And I believe that we have a footer with also 20 pixels font size. So let's repeat the section. And I think that we have a lot of the same buttons. So we can use this color out of there. And let's create our button. Also in this email, as you can see, has been used hover effect. So we can engage this effect this way, and we can set the color for the button here. So let's just add a button to see how it will look. So now we have a button with border, but we don't need them. And let's check the font size, 14 pixels. Open Sans. Please feel free to ask if any questions will appear in the process of the webinar. Please write them to the chat. We will try to answer your questions, and once in a while I also will take a look in the chat, and maybe if it will necessary, I will try to help you as well. Okay, so we have almost the same button, but we should increase the size of it, I think. But we can return to these preferences when we're ready to create the structure, I think. So let's begin. So we have a header at the top of our email, and in the header we have a text. So we can use just one container and put our text here. To align the text, we should use this top panel, and we should use a white color for this text. What about background colors? There here has been used this color for the background. Let's take a look. Yes, this one. And what about the second one? I believe we should use this color. Yes, for the background color of content to recreate the same design. At the bottom of the text we should add this image. For that we can use just an empty structure, and we can add an image via the image block here in this way. Okay, I think I should move the structure to our header stripe, and I think we should reduce the size for this image here. We have 150 width pixels for this image. To change these preferences, we can use this button, or we can use numeric value to configure the size. At the bottom we have one more structure, so let's just copy this one and add one more container. We have a container with an image, and we have a container with 3 text blocks and button underneath. So let's move our button here. Okay, sorry, I think I should set for the structure white background, because we can see the button. And let's add an image. To get an image, I am using developer tools, and to check, of course, other elements, I also use this developers tools that are available if you click F12 button at your keyboard, and if you click by this icon. Okay, so I'm going to just copy paste this the link for this image, and I'm going to just use this text. And the last one. I hope everything is clear. So as I said, you can always write to us if you have any questions. So let's check the font color for this text. I will take it out of here, I will add it. And now I can just use our preferences, H3, and as you can see, we have the necessary font, and we have the necessary font size. And the same way it will work for the heading 1, as we configured it in the appearance menu. And I think we just should change the font size for this text. So maybe not this one, but this one. And what about this text element? It's just a simple, just a common text element with 14 pixels font size and open sans. So we can use our top settings panel to configure these preferences. What about paddings? Do we have paddings here? Yes, we have 30 pixels at top and at the bottom of the structure, and 15 by sides. So we can use the corresponding preferences to configure these paddings. Also, we have 40 paddings at the top and 10 between text element here, and 20 for the button. So let's recreate the same design. 10 from the button, and for the button we should use 20 from the top and from the what about sizes of this container? Let me check them. So we have 320, and let's set them here. And now I believe we have the same design for the structure. And we just need to configure this button. For that, I will use the settings, side settings panel as well. To align a button, we can use this element, and we can remove paddings from the left, I believe, and maybe we should add a bit paddings inside the button. So let's take a look what if we add just this way. Yes, I think we created the same button, and to don't do all the sections again, we can configure preferences of our button in the appearance menu, as I said previously, so you can use these preferences. And this one. Okay. Now we have to recreate the menu block. To do so, we are going to use a new structure, and we will add the menu block this way, and we should use for this block 4 elements. What about text, home, electronics, or category sale? Categories, okay, this way, and sale. Okay, now we should use the corresponding color. For the text, the white one. Okay, and I think we should use bold font, and let's check preferences. 16 pixels, open sans. So let's use our preferences to create such a design. And now I think we should reduce a bit paddings to align our text. 15 by sides and 20 Okay, this way. Okay, we can move on. Okay, here we have just a simple structure with one container and with two text blocks. So we can configure them this way. We can use our heading, preferences, and we can just add the text. Here designate this text as a heading 3 and designate for this text the corresponding color. Okay, and just one more detail. Yes, we have the same design except for the paddings. 40 from top, 15, 20. The next structure contains two containers. Actually, it's quite similar to this structure, so we can try to just copy this one and just drag and drop underneath our previous design. And I'm going to use the image out of here. And I think I just change a text a little bit. And this one. And also, I believe I should change the name of the button, of course. Okay, and I think that the structure has the same sizes of containers. So let's try to equalize them via this button. And let's check our preferences for paddings. So, and we have here 30 pixels except instead of 40, and another color for the text, darker, and the blue one for this text. Okay, sorry. And this way. And let me double check the sizes. 285. So this one a bit bigger, this container from the left. Okay, I believe that other preferences have been configured right. The next section almost entirely the same, so we will just copy this one and just change some details like the image and this text. So let's take a look on the color, and I will use this one. What about paddings? We have a bit different paddings here. 20, 15, 0. 0 from the bottom. Okay, now we should add a big blue button. and we can use drag and drop to add a block, or if you're going to add an image block, text block, or button block, you can use these buttons here. What about text? Show more posts. And we have 14 and 15 paddings. And 15. And I think we created the necessary button. So let's add a few more structures and stripes at the bottom to add new content. So we have, I believe, a big structure with a few text blocks and maybe 3 containers. So let's take a look. Let's remove this one. I would like to add a text. Align the text by center. Set it as a bold, and we can use the next one. And to create this border, this dashed border, we should use container, because we can't create such the border for blocks, but we can create a container. To move to container preferences, I will click by this text, and via this blue menu I can create one more container in the same structure. So here we will use in this container just one text block with this text. What about preferences? Just H1, okay, and the bold one. Okay, let's take a look at our border. We have 3 pixels dashed white border. So let's move to the preferences of the container. Add 3 pixels, add a color, and I believe we should use border radius 10 pixels, yes. Okay, now we should create one more container with a text, and we should add a button. What about color for the stripe? For the stripe, we should use this background color, and the second one we can try to find in the preferences. I think this one. Okay. Now we can remove these preferences, these structures. We can change the type of our border. We should change colors for our texts elements. So all of them have white preferences. And I think we should change color for our button and use a border, a white border. So now we have the same button, but we should change highlighted color here. and change these preferences. To create the same design. Okay, what about paddings? For this structure we have 40 pixels from the bottom and from the top, and 15 from sides. Between text elements we have 20 here, 20 here, and 10 here. Okay, what about the button? For the button we have 20 pixels at the top. Okay, I believe we recreated the same design as we have here, and we just should a bit change maybe the color for our border. So let's change it this way. Okay, now we can move to the next element, and I think we can just try to copy this one and change a text. Set it as a bold and add new text here, and I think we have a green color for this text. So let's get it out of this preferences. Okay, this one. And let's just check paddings, 14 and 15. To create the structure we can use two containers that we already have. We can use a few text elements and a button. So let's use this text. I believe heading 3. Align the text. Create a few copies. And we can add a button. Okay, now I can add an image. So please be advised that you can upload your own images via the corresponding section here, or you can leave, because all these images have already been uploaded to our editor. I am using just leave as external link option. Okay, I think we should use gray background for this container. Let me find the color. Okay, I believe this color. And for text element we can use this color. To set another one, we can copy paste it as we did previously. Set all the necessary preferences, and let me show a little trick. So We can set all these preferences ourselves, so we can use our built-in tools to recreate the same design, but we can just try to use our code editor to simplify this process. So I'm going to get all this text out of here, all this code, and I'm going to use our code editor to replace our heading to the necessary design. And now we can just align this text and save a bit of a time. What about the button? We have green color. And we have bold 14 open sans. Okay, we have this one, and we should change just the text. What about paddings? We have 2010 for the image. We have the same for the first text element, and we have opposite preferences for this one. Okay, and let's take a look on the last one, 2010. Okay, now we have the same container. What about the size? I think that we have appropriate size, but a bit less paddings for the structure. This way. Now we can just drag and drop the copy of this container, and we can use a copy of the structure to recreate the same. So maybe I'm not going to spend your time because we should just change preferences for these elements. We will use the same design, just other images and other text. So I propose to move to the next section. We have a structure with a button. And we can use our green color to create the button, and of course I would like to change the name of this button. What about paddings? Do we have the necessary paddings? 20, 15, 14. Something like that. So I think we can try to create a new structure, new stripe here. To create a new stripe, you should use this button at the bottom of a previous stripe. And I think we should move all the structure under the current one. Okay, what about colors? We can use this color for the background, and for the background of content we should find the second one color. Maybe this one. Nope. This is a black one. Okay, so let me double check. This is the lighter, and I believe I should find the darker one here. And I think I created too much structures. So we need just one structure with 3 containers, and here we have just image and text block under the image. So we can recreate this design this way. We should change the color to a white, and let me check, we have H2. So let me show you again. We can use our headings to create general preferences for the whole headings too of an email. Here. And now I can just set this text as a heading 1, align as a text by center, 14 paddings for the image at the top here, and 20 from the bottom. Okay, what about, I think we have just 5 pixels paddings from left and right, and we haven't them at the bottom except this one for this block, 40. Okay, now we can just try to copy this container 2 times and just to change the content. Let me show you. And the last one. Also, I think we should change the color for the central element. So let's find these preferences. Okay, now we have the same design. And one more stripe left to recreate, the footer. We have just 2 containers. Sorry. We have 2 containers and just 1 structure in the stripe, so let's designate the stripe as a footer. And let's check if we can use, of course we can, the link for this image. And here we can add a text element. What about preferences? I believe we should use not a white, but this color. What about colors for this stripe? We can get this color here, and the lighter one I reckon we should use this color. Yes. And let me show a little trick about preferences of your project. So you can just add a social media block here and add or change social medias here, or in a case if you will use the same preferences for the same block a lot of times, you can simplify this process. So let me show you. You can move to the project of your to the project preferences of your account. To get there, you should click by this icon at the top right corner of your screen. You can move to organization, for example, settings, and out of here we can get to our project preferences. So now we use the demonstration project, and we can create our list of networks that will be added to an email corresponding to these preferences. So let's take a look. We have for social media: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. So you can add here the links to your social medias. And now if we reload our email, if we will add the social media block, we will have this block correspondingly to our preferences in our project. I believe we lose our preferences for this stripe, maybe because of the internet connection. So let's recreate quickly them again. This way. What about other preferences? 14 pixels for this structure, and 15 and 20 pixels for this text block. What about, we have 150 size, and we have 20 pixels paddings. So please be advised that all changes that you apply to an emails will be saved automatically, but in a case if maybe you have a bad internet connection, as maybe I have right now, you should, or you can use this button to be sure that your email will be saved. So you can see the message that the email has been saved. Okay, so let's change the size for this image, and I believe we should change the design of our social media. So we have a few options to choose. In the case if you want to use your custom design for social media icons, you can use this option and you can add it here. But I think we can use one of our built-in option. Yes, exactly. We have, I believe I just messed up this. I changed their order. So to change it, we can just remove the old social media and just add it here. So I believe this is it about this design. We recreated the design of this email, and I hope this video was useful and you got some useful information about the work of our editor and our tools. So please let us know if you have any questions about our editor, or maybe about preferences of a Stripo account, and we will try to answer you. Okay, I believe that all questions have been answered, but if you want, we can wait a couple of minutes more. So if you have any questions, please write to us. Also, as I said today previously, you can use our email support@stripo.email to write to us if any questions will appear in the process of using our editor. And also you can use our chat here for the same purposes, and we will answer you as soon as it will possible. So thank you very much, everybody, that you visited us, and okay, I will wait a couple of minutes, as I said, and if you haven't any questions, I think we can wrap our webinar up. Okay, I see a question. How can I add UTM tracking? So we have a built-in tool that you can use to add UTM parameters and to watch for your campaign. So you can use this control, this button settings here, and this control to configure your UTM parameters for your campaign. And these preferences will be added to all your links automatically. I hope it was useful. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, for your time that visited our webinar. If you want, you can always find this webinar on this channel. We also have other different useful videos about the work of our editor, about how you can export emails and templates to different email services, how we use our tools, how we use different features, how configure your account, etc. So if you're interested, you know how to find our channel. Thank you very much one more time. Have a good day, evening, morning. Bye. See you at the next webinar.